Gorgan pronunciation, is the capital of Golestan Province, Iran. It lies approximately 400 kilometers to the northeast of Tehran, some 30 kilometers away from the Caspian Sea. In the 2006 census, its population was 269,226, in 73,702 families. Name. The modern Persian word Gorgan is derived from Middle Persian Gorgan, itself from Old Persian Varkana, the Achaemenid satrapy southeast of Caspian Sea, which is reflected in Greek sources as Hykania, Hykania, Hykana. The region is also mentioned in Avesta as Varkana. The name is derived from the Proto-Iranian word *vrket, meaning wolf. In post-Islamic Persia, the city was known as Gorgan, the Arabized form of the Persian word. The Caspian form of the name is Gorgan. In modern times and until 1937, the city used to be known as Estarabad or Estarabad, which also can be read as Estarabad, based on which some has theorized that it refers to Esther, wife of the Persian king Xerxes I. History. There are several archaeological sites near Gorgan, including Turank Tepe and Shah Tepe, in which there are remains dating to the Neolithic and Chalcolithic eras. According to the Greek historian Arian, Zadrakata was the largest city of Hykania and site of the royal palace. The term means the yellow city, and it was given to it from the great number of oranges, lemons, and other fruit trees which grew in the outskirts of that city. Hykania became part of the Achaemenid Empire during the reign of Cyrus the Great, its founder, or his successor Cambyses. The Great Wall of Gorgan, the second biggest defensive wall in the world, was built in the Parthian and Sasanian periods. At the time of the Sassanids, Gorgan appeared as the name of a city, province, capital, and province. Gorgan maintained its independence as a Zoroastrian state even after Persia was conquered by the invading Arab Muslims in 8th century. In 1210, the city was invaded and sacked by the army of Kingdom of Georgia under command of the brothers Makagdzeli. The old Gorgan was destroyed during the Mongol invasion in the 13th century, and the center of the region was moved to what was called Estarabad, which is currently called Gorgan. Gorgan with its surrounding regions was sometimes considered as part of the Parthia of the Tabaristan regions. Estarabad was an important political and religious city during the Qajar dynasty. Geography and climate. The wide Dasht-e Gorgan are located north of the city and geographically bounded by 37 degrees 37 degrees 30 north latitude and 54 degrees 54 degrees 30 east longitude, covering an area of about 1,700 square kilometers. Some 150 kilometers east of Gorgan is the Golestan National Park, home to a big portion of the fauna of Iran. In general, Golestan has a moderate and humid climate known as the moderate Caspian climate. The effective factors behind such a climate are Alborz mountain range, direction of the mountains, height of the area, neighborhood to the sea, vegetation surface, local winds, altitude and weather fronts. As a result of the above factors, 3 different climates exist in the region: plain, moderate, mountainous, and semi-arid. Gorgan Valley has a semi-arid climate. The average annual temperature is 18.2 degrees Celsius and the annual rainfall is 600 millimeters. Demographics. The population of the city has been 329,536 as of 2011. Majority of people of Gorgan speak Persian. A big portion of the city are migrants from nearby regions, including Mazandaranis, Azeris, people from Semnan and Khorasan provinces, as well as some Turkmens, and a small population of Kazakhs. Gorgani, a dialect of Mazandarani language, was formerly spoken in the city, but it is extinct now, and only several of its words have remained in the accent of the Persian-speaking speakers of the city. Notable people: historical figures. House of Tehran, an aristocratic feudal family first attested in the Arsasid era, belonged to the region of Hyrcania. Fakhruddin Asad Gorgani, Persian poet and the composer of Visan Ramin. Abu Sa'id al-Darya al-Jurjani, 9th century astronomer and mathematician. Al-Masihi, 10th century physician and teacher of Avicenna. Abd al-Qahir al-Jurjani, 11th century grammarian and literary theorist. Zayn al-Din al-Jurjani, 12th century royal physician. Fazl al-Arabadi, 14th century mystic and founder of Hurufism. Rustam Gorgani, 16th century physician. Mir Fendereski, philosopher, poet and musti. Mir Damad, 17th century Islamic scholar and Neoplatonic philosopher. Mirza Ahmadi Khan Asterabadi, 18th century chief minister to Nader Shah. Bibi Khatun Asterabadi, a notable writer, satirist, and one of the pioneering figures of the women's movement of Iran. Farah Shah, historian. Sadar Rafi Yanasari, governor of Asterabad. Contemporary figures: Muhammad Reza Lotfi, traditional Persian musician. Nader Ebrahimi, author, poet, director, and researcher. Maryam Zandi, photographer. Culture and art. Gorgan has a world-famous carpet and rug industry, the Turkmen rug, made by Turkmen people. The patterns of these carpets are derived from the ancient Persian city of Bukhara, which is now in modern-day Uzbekistan. Entertainment locations: Navharkoran Forest, Alangdare Forest, Ziyarat Village, Hezapik Hill, Imad-i School, Sorkankar-Latta Hill, Ismail Shirin Sorkankar-Latta, Kaya-Era Underground Bathroom, Sorkankar-Latta, Cinemas Capri Cinema, Barman Cinema, and ASRE Jadid Cinema, formerly called Moulin Rouge Cinema, are among the oldest cinemas in Gorgan. Education: Islamic Azad University of Gorgan, Golestan University of Medical Sciences, Gorgan University of Agricultural Sciences and AMP Natural Resources. Mir Damad Institute of Higher Education, Lame Gorgani Institute of Higher Education, Hakim Georgiani Institute of Higher Education. Transportation: there is an international airport near the city. Sports: Shahrdari Gorgan BC, which compete in the Iranian Basketball Super League, is particularly popular in Gorgan. Currently the main football team of Gorgan is Etka Gorgan FC, which competes in the Azadegan League. Sister cities: Aktau, Kazakhstan; Samsun, Turkey.